Welcome to L Unfiltered, where you can hear the stories from behind the scenes from actors, artists, producers, and writers, and more.
I thought I had did everything right. Brianna, I think I did something wrong. Brianna. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys on TikTok while Brianna's coming to fix my screen. Welcome to L Unfiltered. Today is the day where we have a guest, and I promise you I had a guest scheduled, but apparently this guest is not going to show up today, or I give them 30 minutes. They may be running a little bit late, so I'm going to talk to you guys for about the next half hour. If my guest does not show up, this is the second time this particular guest is going to stand me up, and yeah, I don't know what the issue is because they get all the information and all the good stuff, so we'll see if they show up this evening. But Brian, Murray, come fix my screen because I got a double screen going on here. I don't know what I got a double screen going on here. So anyway, as I said, I'm going to wait for my guest to come into the room. I think I'm supposed to do that first. But I got a double screen. I don't know what I did. Again. I know. That's why she's here to. I think yeah. What did you do? I had this up here first, and then I guess I went on it. But anyway, so hey, all my TikTok people, how do you guys on Facebook? I promise you'll see what's happening in a few minutes. Brianna's got to fix it. And I was explaining to them that this is my same guest I've scheduled twice already. That's not in the room. And if you come in, my apologies, because I'm going to talk about you right about now. And it's okay, because you already know. You already know. Now she fixed it, but now is it too back? Back? I don't know. Let me get out there. Okay. I'm going to let her fix that one because I don't know. So while we're waiting for the guests to arrive into the room, let me get on. There was a conversation that popped across my purview today. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay. There you got to fix it. There was a conversation that popped across my purview today. It was about little Kevin Hart. Now, anybody who's watched me for any amount of time, you all know I'm not a big fan of Kevin Hart. I'm just not. Because people think he's talented, think he's funny. I just say he's annoying as all hell. He's just annoying. But anyway, so it popped up that Kevin. What's the name of Kevin's company? Heartbeat. Okay, he has this media company called Heartbeat, and so I guess the last couple of weeks they say he's gone missing in action. This means he's changed his phone number. People can't reach him. He's been incognito, needless to say. So I think somebody roasted him at some event or something. But anyway, I don't want to digress into that. So the production company is called Heartbeat. And so I was talking to Brian, and I said, you know what? I've never really heard of the production company. So apparently he's laid off like a third of the staff. Some of the people who had major roles in the company, they've been let go, and so things of that nature. So Kevin Hart. Now I remember you being on Shark Tank, and trying to give all advice on Now here's the thing: everyone makes mistakes in business. That's just a given. But my problem is that you're kind of running away from it. I mean, it's your company, and if it's falling apart, it's your job, it's your responsibility to put those parts back together, not to run and hide. So the fact that you have run and changed your phone number, you've deleted some people from your apps, and all these things like that, dude, come on now. I understand you're not a tall, a big man in stature wise. So I get that. But you mean to tell me when you all talking all about business and you Kevin Hart and you start all these different shows during the pandemic and all this stuff like that, and you're the funny man, you're the businessman. You mean to tell me you can't pull your pants up? You can't pull it together? Now, when I found out what the name of the production company was, I kept saying, okay, well, one thing I've never heard of it. Normally when people have production companies, and granted, mine is not big either, but I'm not running around perpetrating as if we are $1 billion company. Now we are growing and getting some assets, but we are growing. But that My problem is don't like a coward. Okay, so you made some maybe some not too sound business decisions, and that's understandable. Like I said, you're not the first person. You won't be the last person to make some not so great business decisions. But to run and hide like a little weasel, that is not what we do. You know that, Kevin Hart. That is not what we do. As black folk, people of color, you do not run and hide. You pick yourself up and you maybe change course. You do something like that, but you don't run and hide. Now, maybe you're running from somebody else. I don't know. Maybe you're running from some creditors. Hell, I don't know. And you want to change your phone number. But I would think if you're in the business, as long as you've been in the business, and he'll say, "Oh, my representatives, they knew how to get in touch with me, all that good stuff like that. All that's fine, well and good." Or maybe you maybe found people who were maybe what you did was that we went on Shark Tank. Maybe you had some investments that didn't pan out, and these people are calling you because you were promising to do X, Y, and Z. So maybe that's also what it is. I don't know. I don't know, but I do say this. I said no. Even when you like, look how many times who's the other black artist has filed bankruptcy multiple times. They even who is it? Who is it? Brian, do you know the artist I'm talking about that's filed bankruptcy multiple times? The black artist. You know who I'm talking about? So I can't think of the name of the black artist. They filed bankruptcy a couple of times, but then you don't give up. You just come on back. But see, Kevin to me appears to be, and I don't know the man personally. Okay, but he appears to be that guy. Shh. But he appears to be a guy that does a lot of talking and do a lot of talking and nothing else. I mean, he goes and does his kind of his stand up. I think the other thing that he does a lot of stand up and those things like that. But I don't even know. Can somebody tell me what his net worth is? Murray, can you tell me what his net worth is? I think she told me. I think it was three. What's his net worth? What's Kevin Hart's net worth? I thought we said it was like, was it 300 some million? Anyway, even if his net worth is 300 some $million, what does that translate when it comes to your business? Because I mean, your business is a separate entity, and you don't put your personal assets into your business.
400 million, 400 and 450 million, 450 million.
So $450 million, Kevin Hart. Excuse me. And so, I wonder how much is that? Well, I wonder how much is that is the business. Either way, you got to look at it like this. Kevin has made a significant amount of money. So he might have to maybe do a Chapter 11 or in a restructuring for the business, his film hub. He might have to do that, but just do that and then say, okay, yeah, we did that. We had to make some drastic changes, and now we're gonna press forward if that's what you want to do. I just say don't be a punk about it and just run and hide. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible. And then people are like they're at your job, at the workplace. They're all confused because they don't know what's going to happen from day to day or week to week because you're not answering anyone's calls. You're not showing up at the office. You're not doing any of that stuff. You just like here's what I'm saying. You just like punking out. That's how I look at it. You're literally just punking out. Yeah. You're not showing up. People will support you when they see that you're showing up and trying to do the right thing. You're not going to get any support if people feel like you're not showing up. You're just running away from your problems. You're not going to get any support that way. So I don't really know what to tell you except to grow a pair. Just grow some. Just grow a pair. Just stop running and hiding and acting like, it's a business. Business, they come, they go, they do all of this stuff. They do. They run and hide. They go away. So little Kevin Hart. You know what's funny? I just thought about it when I'm sitting there talking to you all. Kevin had all kind of commercials on television. He was marketing certain things, and then some of all that stuff just kind of dried up. And that's what we know. When you're in the industry, sometimes things dry up, and you have to pivot. The art is the pivot. Learning how to say, okay, I got to move away from that and move to something else that's going to work. Because look at actresses like Marla Gibbs. Marla Gibbs, who was on the Jeffersons, who did 227, and as she's gotten older, she hasn't stopped working. She's just like, okay, I'm gonna go do some soap operas, and she just keeps at the age of 90. I think she just continues to reinvent herself and keeps going. The same thing with Jackie Harry. Instead of just staying in like one genre, instead of staying in like one thing, she's like expand. I think she was on not guys like she was on Days of Our Lives, I believe it was. She was on Days of Our Lives, and she keeps pivoting. But when I say pivot or people move to something, I still say stay in your general area of what you think you know. But still, you can go off. There are different branches. There are different branches that you can branch off to and go into. Just kind of stay on that main road. That's my thought. That's my thought. Just stay on the main road and keep it moving. So for Kevin, yeah, well, you do better. And then for some more entertainment news, Judge Faith. Judge Faith is married to Kenny Lattimore. Now you all know I love me some Kenny Lattimore, but they are expecting baby number two. And from what I can gather, she is due next month. So she's doing the month of June. Faith is 48 years young. I'm gonna say 48 years young. I'm not gonna say 48 years old. She's 48 years young, and she's giving birth to their second child. Now we all know there probably was some in vitro going on there, but the mere fact that she's 48 and she's carrying this child, wow, wow, Faith. Now I'm gonna be honest. I hope you finish. I don't know if we don't know if she's having a boy or girl, but you got two. Kenny's got one. So let it be. Let the second one be, and then woo. Because 48, that scares me. And I'm sure she's scared as well too when she goes into labor or goes to the hospital to give birth. Because that's a lot. You think about think about a 30-year-old body versus a 48-year-old body. That body is definitely not bouncing back the way it did and when you were 20 something, not even when you're 30 something. Because when people get in their 30s now, they still are called what they call oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. What do they call geriatric? They're called hey there. They're called they're called geriatric patients when you're like what 30 and you're having your first child. So Faith at 48, she's definitely being called geriatric for sure, giving birth to baby number two. So, but anyway, congratulations to her and Kenny. She did a photo spread and it's absolutely beautiful. So you guys, yeah, so take a look at that one. Take a look at it, but go on there and send congratulations to Judge Faith. This is the woman who definitely she said I want to get my career established. I want to get things moving, and then I want to get married and start my family. And to me, she did exactly what she wanted to do, and she probably would wanted it a little early, but that didn't stop her. She said, "This is what I want," and God blessed her with it. So I'm not even mad at her. I'm not mad at her for that. I'm just saying when I think about when I was 48, and you're like, because there were a time when I was in my 40s, and I was thinking about having a baby number two. Brown was like 18, and I was considering that, and she was like, "Oh my God, it was a lot. It was a lot." And so she'll often remind me, "Remember when you was gonna go?" I was like, "Yeah, I remember that." But I was like 40. I think I was like 40, 40, 42, somewhere around there. So I still felt relatively young, and I could pull it off. That's what I did. So I went through a whole different procedures, things of that nature. But there was no fruit for me. There was no additional fruit for me. I already got one for Brianna, got one. And then years later, then here comes Brady. So I'm good. So I'm good there. But congratulations to her and Kenny. And I think the little girl is so she's younger than Brady. So I think she's 3. I think she's 3. Brianna, is she 3 or 4? I don't know what she's doing. I think she's 3 or 4. But anyway, so I congratulate them. I congratulate them. So as I said, this is normally our L Unfiltered. Well, it is L Unfiltered because I've never really filtered, but on L Unfiltered I'm like less filtered than normal. And normally something to talk about Mondays we have Dr. Fight, Brianna, and myself. So Brianna's she's in the vicinity, but she's not here with me just because my guest was supposed to be here. My guest on our schedule was what was his name? Shakir. Shakir. His name was Shakir, and he I guess he's known for Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch and some other stuff back in the 90s, the 1990s. the Zulu Nation, all those things like that. So now I think he's working and more trying to get more artists, get more artists name, more established artists out there in the workplace. So I think he's working on that. Anyway, good luck to him. We didn't see him on today's show, and I doubt that we will at some point because he knows right now I'm a little ticked off. Ticked off because I did move somebody back off the schedule to accommodate him coming in here, which he did not. So I'm going to assume that he'll probably say he didn't get the link, but I'm telling you right now, I sent it. So I don't know. Something must have happened. I don't know because I received nothing from him. So I don't know if anything of any substance actually happened. I don't know. But I'm just glad that you guys are here with me. It makes my afternoon go faster. And before you guys came on, I said, well, because I decided I was going to cook for dinner today because I didn't cook yesterday. So I said, what can I cook for dinner today? So I said, oh, I can make meatloaf. So while I was waiting to come on live, I said, I'm going to go do my prep work for my meatloaf and get that in the oven. So when my guests come in, it'll still be on. I don't have to worry about prepping because that's already part of my dinner being done. Yep, it's already part of it being done. Brianna! And of course, Brianna's Lakers got swept. I'm glad they're gone. Good Lord. It is so hard to watch. I used to be just a die-hard fan of the LA Lakers. Oh my God. Now they got swept in the series. Thank God they're gone. Thank God they're gone. I couldn't stand them in the series. I can't stand hearing about LeBron anymore. About Bronny. I couldn't stand hearing about any of that anymore. Any that anymore. Yes. So if you like I can't even call them the Showtime Lakers. There's nothing there. There's no Showtime there at all. At all. I think people are going to get really, really antsy right around election time when it's November. People are going to try to get other people invested in things of that nature. Here's what I say to you guys. We're playing the long game. They're playing. As they say, they playing they ain't playing the long game. The short game. They're playing the long game, and you have to play the long game with them. You have to not be in such a rush to react to the stuff that they're doing. You have to be smarter than them and play the long game. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, Brian. Brian. Time check. Yeah. So Brian, as I told her, she's doing the time check for me. She's got it for me. She's got it. I told you all.
Yes.
One more time check. See, she's supposed to keep up with these things. She don't know.
Well, I don't have my phone.
She have no idea.
It's like 6:15, 600.
Oh, okay. What else we got to cover?
Yeah, 6:15.
Okay, too much later. What else we got to cover?
That's about it.
Mm. I did Judge Faith. I did what you call it?
Oh, her pregnancy at 48.
Yes, that way. I said that's a miracle in itself. But I know she had some in vitro going on there. Do we know if it's a girl or boy?
They don't know.
Well, they're gonna be surprised.
Well, they might know that.
Well, they haven't announced it to the world. Well, I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. I think it's another girl. I think it's another girl because he has a boy from a first marriage, and Kenny just looks like he's a good girl dad. You know how some men just look like they could be good girl dads. She just uh, yeah, but still, that's still her dad. He's a girl dad.
I'm just saying.
I like that. I think it's sweet. I think
Y'all gonna be up there when your kids graduate high school.
shit. Yeah, one of them might not be alive. Well, no, because what is it?
Because Kenny is what, 50?
Oh yeah, Kenny gonna be close to 80 when Skylar graduates. He gonna be close to 80. If Faith ain't far behind, what's the age difference between the two of them? She's 48 and he's what, 50? They're not gonna be far behind.
That's a lot.
But they're a cute couple. They are a cute couple.
They are cute. I mean, I guess you find your love. You look now, people having babies later. That's a little too old for mine.
That's the two. You like, woo, that must say the body ain't gonna stretch like it used to. And that's gonna make it hurt even more. Or maybe she's gonna have a C-section.
I'm pretty sure she got a C-section. I think she had a C-section with Skylar.
I was gonna say, I think she had, yeah, one with Skylar. Yeah.
But just for health risk alone, the age. I'm about laboring at 45, but it's for health risk.
But I bet you it won't be. She won't do too bad. She won't do too bad.
Well, they kept on the rope. They said she do this morning.
They sure did. Wow. I'm like, wow. I guess they, things they probably were scared the whole pregnancy.
Yeah.
Because of the age and some other factors probably going on.
Mm-hmm.
So they just didn't want to put it out there, which I can respect that. I respect it. You don't have to tell us all your business all the time. It's cool.
Hey, they had to learn to leverage it because they got married.
During the week of the pandemic or something?
5 days before the pandemic. 5 days before everything shut down. They had a big old fancy wedding. And then a week later, the week later.
Can you say they dodged? Yeah. I'd have been mad. People who had weddings planned during the pandemic, and they lost money.
But can you imagine like a new marriage?
And got to be locked in the house together. Oh my God.
I had never done so much painting. Good Lord.
Oh yeah, we took the construction route. We took the construction route, you all. Yeah.
That was
And so let's see. What's the thing is, if you guys look at my profile picture, I gotta mention this. So my profile picture on Facebook, you all still see my red, white, and blue thing, the vote thing. I was gonna take it off.
No.
But I said no. During this entire season, up to the primary, right? The midterms in November, right? Exactly. I'm gonna keep it up there because whoever goes on my page, I want to remind you to go and vote. To go and vote.
Because you have to talk about they took a right. No, they did. They made it more difficult, but still.
They made it difficult. They made it difficult for black people to have representation.
Right. But still, exercise your right to vote.
Because
this one, I'm just go here.
They doing everything to lie, cheat, still.
Right. This bullshit must stop.
I agree. Now that's the phrase of the week. I was gonna say today, but that's the phrase of the week. This bullshit has got to stop. And the only way they're gonna get that, and people understand what his name? Plies. What the hell is his name? Plies. Billy. He said, I don't want to hear none of that about my one vote don't count. Because that is by far the dumbest thing anyone could ever say is your vote doesn't count. I've been dealing with this now for years. I've been walking through, people say, well, my vote don't count. And I've had conversations about it. But you know what? It's too damn ignorant for me to have this conversation. But now I'm going to have it anyway.
No, I ain't even have nothing. I'm slacking. If you say your vote don't count, I'm slacking. I'm just...
when people say their vote does not count, you say, okay, well, then you're telling me that you don't count. That's what I'm saying. When you tell me, oh, my one vote does not count, you're saying to yourself that you don't count and that you don't matter. That's what you're saying to yourself. And don't lie and say, I don't know what she's talking about. But I look in the mirror, I love myself. If you don't go and vote, you couldn't possibly love yourself. Because what does it take? It takes maybe 10 minutes out your day. The polls are open all day till like 7, 8, sometimes 9 o'clock in the evening. Even if you go to work and you get off and go to work and say, I'm going to vote. You ask your boss and say, I'm leaving early today because I need to go and vote.
Hey, I did.
You go, we can't wait to vote. Boy, we got to the polls at what? Like 10 minutes to closing? No, less than half an hour this last time. But yeah.
I was there.
But you still go and vote. That's what I'm saying. They said my vote does not count. In this climate, your vote counts more than ever. More than ever. Right. Your vote, all of our votes now are like platinum. Because what the Republicans are doing with the Supreme Court, oh my God. And so I read somebody said that Ketanji Jackson and I don't know how they lump the same with Clarence Thomas. I don't know.
What?
Somebody and said they're the ones on the black ones on the court. They should be doing something. I forgot who you were. Well, where the hell you been? Clarence Thomas has never.
They put
never
and Ketanji
in the same sentence. Yes.
Let me just go ahead. Clay.
Well, I feel sorry for Clay Thompson because you don't even want that. Oh hell no.
Uncle Claire. Or they call him Sambo.
Yeah, Sambo. There you go, Sambo.
December.
The house Negro, whatever you want to
He
call him.
He need his ass beat.
With your ugly. I know why you mad, because you ugly. When you that, and I mean, you're not only ugly on the outside, and I'm saying ugly. You are ugly deep down on the inside, and it just permeates to the outside with some thick pop bottle ass glasses, with your nappy ass head.
Wait, who said that? What was that movie? Oh, Mike Epps. They're all about the business. He said, "God don't like ugly. You ugly, mother."
From the inside out, from the inside. But why are you all picking on Ketanji? Ketanji is one. She is one woman.
But here's the thing. I would say this much: they did the approval rating for all the justices on the Supreme Court. The liberals have the top 3.
Yeah, those are at the bottom.
I think Sotomayor, she has the highest at like 38%.
Okay.
Ketanji, I think, is at like 34, 36%. And then Kagan, I think she's at like a 32%.
Okay.
The rest of them, let's see, 29, 28.
Alito
and Gorge, they at the bottom.
What they got? About 12, 10. What they got?
26 and 24 respectively.
Oh, they just like their friend at Pennsylvania Avenue.
They worse.
Yeah. They just like their friend.
Well,
they all in the cesspool.
That's why nobody can. I had an argument. Nobody can tell me. I am firmly in what I said. He cheated, because nobody can tell me that based on his approval rating, he is barely above a fourth of the country in his approval rating. You mean to tell me? Are we going to year 2
of Trump?
Heading to year 2. So you mean to tell me 18 months after he is that unpopular? That's BS. Cause how you?
That's a pretty good analysis right there.
Exactly. Because think about it. He won all 7 swing states and the popular vote. I'm gonna remember, get the fuck out of here. I know better than that. And not even a year and a half later, you're that unpopular. Bullshit. I call BS.
And then what did somebody say? How many they said people 90 million didn't vote?
Exactly.
90 million didn't vote.
I call BS.
So it was a total. How many voted? 70-some million.
So it was like 140 something million that voted, because it's 331 adult Americans.
Okay.
So less than half of that vote. And you tell me he wasn't popular? Bullshit.
Yeah. And he wasn't even popular based off of his horrible failure from the pandemic. But here's the thing: that was all Elon Musk. But here's what they do now. So they're doing it right to your face. They try to say, oh, I'm not stopping you from voting. You know, all this. They're doing all this to say, well, you know what he said in the thing. They said, you won't vote this time. You won't have to vote anymore. No, bitch. Let me be clear. I'm gonna vote this time as long as the Lord say so. I'm gonna vote for right. Exactly.
I'm gonna vote for because baby, your time coming. Your time is coming.
And I said all that time is coming, because that's and I'm a firm believer. I believe in my Jesus, but God lets you go so far, and God will let you go way longer than I it's not for me to understand. And I'm gonna say, let me purpose that. But I said, but this man has gone further than most people. I mean, there's been serial killers and murders and all that stuff.
You know why? Because the judgment is on shock. But yeah.
I used to feel sorry for him. I feel no sorry, no pity. Right, you don't feel sorry. Exactly. But the thing is that when you think that you are so cushioned, that you have done everything, and because I can imagine the conversation they have behind closed doors.
That's when
I can imagine. Right. Oh, we're good. We don't have to worry about them. They're not gonna win anything. Yada yada yada. And
oh no, he a bigger weasel than Johnson could ever be.
And I thought Johnson, that little 4-eye with your ill-fitting suit wearing ass.
A weasel. But that one that's on the base, I wouldn't protect him. That little weasel ass, punk ass, using your wife as a human shield.
But don't you realize? But that's what always is. It's the little weasels. It's the little weasels, right? Who've been picked on and beat up their entire life.
And then I'm a little empowered. I'm gonna do this. Y'all are so weak, and I mean weak.
And I don't, but you know what? I don't say all white men. But the white men, but it's right. It's and don't even try to justify to me about what they're doing, because when you're trying to mitigate right, or suppress the voices of black and brown people, what that tells me clearly, I'm clear on this. If you are against black and brown folks having their voices heard through elections, I'm clear that you are afraid of who we are. That's clear to me.
But again, that's just 18 months ago. I am so popular with the black community. They love me, and they look at me. Now you want to silence our voice. Oh.
And any one of those Sambos or Uncle Tom that voted for you, they still gonna stay behind you, because they think that. And I don't know why you all think he's gonna do anything for you, because he ain't doing nothing for you now. What's the one Donaldson down there in Florida?
Donald.
Yeah, Donald. He's done nothing for you either.
Don't get me.
So I don't even know what's the other black, another fat one. Who is it?
Tim Scott.
There you go. Joy, and it's another. Oh yeah, Byron Donalds. Yeah, it's him.
The one
Yeah. All you, and if you first thing you can say was, "I'm a Republican. I'm going to be Republican. I'm going to vote Republican."
Hey, got the nerve. Hey, just don't get me started with Byron Donalds. Where is your mom? I don't know where your mom is.
Embarrassed to probably disown her if she is deceased.
But wherever she is, if she is still like, she need to beat your ass. Because up to something about Jim Crow was a good thing. Wherever your mama is at, because I know if I was your mama, I would beat your ass.
But she probably disown him right now. And he the one married to the only white girl.
That's all they did. I think you got a prize. Oh, please. But that's what you gonna get, because I can tell you, with that thinking you have, no sister wants you. Right, no sister wants you. Right? No
black woman wants you. So if some white guys are here watching and he's saying, what you say? I said what I said, and I do not back away from it. If you are standing firmly behind the disgrace at the Oval Office, it's because you are fearful of black and brown people. You are fearful that whatever holdings you think that you have is going to be taken away from you. You already figured out yet? They were taken away already. It's going away already.
Well, bye-bye.
Right. And Donald Trump could care less about you. And if you still think that you're supporting, and let me say this. You people always say, well, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican. I'm so. I don't know anything about voting any other way. You vote right and wrong. That's how I look at it. You vote right. If you think that they're right, okay. But if you think that they're wrong, you vote for. You can't always stay in the black, in the blue, or the red thing. When you're wrong, you're wrong. And the Republicans are so wrong. The word right is nowhere around that circle. Nowhere around there. And so stop trying to justify it and say, oh, I'm a Republican. I'm just going to vote Republican. That's effing stupid.
And the whole reason behind this whole thing is because they can't get their save act either to pass. That's what you're tripping on.
What's that one?
That horrible bill that you have to have your birth certificate.
That one. Oh,
right.
Didn't they try to take that to the Supreme Court and they struck that down?
It can't get off the Senate.
Oh.
It's been the Senate for months. It can't get off the Senate.
That's what you want somebody to go and bring your ID and all that other people, all that when you talking about voting and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what I said when we went to vote the last time. Let me tell you, I said I got my driver's license, I got my birth, my social security number, and I could put out there. I said you want some more ID? She's like, oh no, man, you fine, you right, because I will show my ass. You're right. So that's what I'm saying. So they're trying to discourage you from voting. But what did Dr. Price say? He said it's still elections going on throughout the spring and the summer, heading into November. So if you're voting in your state, your county, whatever, it doesn't matter how they try to move the voting district or whatever. Just go and vote and take a family member with you and tell them to vote. So if you have not registered to vote and your deadline is coming up in your state, let me look that up for me. Who's coming up next to vote? What's the next state coming up? Georgia. When do you all vote in Georgia?
I think May 19th.
Yes, that's out of right.
Can they consider I think May 19th is like another Super Tuesday.
Oh, okay. So who else did Georgia and then who else?
Georgia, I think Virginia. No, Virginia just had it.
Yeah, Virginia had theirs. Then the Supreme Court and tried to F them up.
I have no idea. I haven't looked up. I would say.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk about that every week and say put out who's registered to vote or who's scheduled coming up to vote. You can sit at home on your computer and register to vote.
It's 5,000 websites.
You're right to go and register to vote. So to use an excuse is that I'm not registered is asinine. So sit there at your computer or go to the library. You can use their computers for free. You can go there and you can register to vote. You really can.
Here's a quick question. Now, since Trump is a felon, I thought you can't vote if you're a felon.
Who was that put it was one of the presidents that
changed that?
right that said as long as you have completed all of your
So was it Biden?
it wasn't Biden.
Or was it Obama?
I think it was for it might have been during old George Jr. or maybe George Sr. It might have been George Jr.
Because I'm like, okay.
It might have been George Jr. I think if I'm mistaken, just correct me, but it was some around that era.
Well, he did something right, because there's no child left behind. I'm sorry. Some of these children need to be left behind. I am sorry.
Yeah,
The reading levels, ooh.
yeah,
I'm telling you. Where I particularly work, we used to have to read disclosures. And so when we were training, we were listening to phone calls.
oh my God.
And I'll tell you, some of the reading, I was cringing. I'm like, oh my God.
Because it's embarrassing, isn't it?
It's embarrassing, but I'm also a grammar snob. I'm hearing you mispronounce my own.
She said she's a grammar snob.
I'm a grammar snob, and I'm proud of it. And I have some people that are around me, they get pissed off. Can you stop correcting me? Well,
I feel the same way too. I feel the same way too. So sometimes you can't correct people. So when it's like outrageous, I just do like this. I just drop my head and I say, oh my God, oh my God.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It drives you crazy. Because the one that gets me, Pacific. How?
Oh, she's talking about the word that she doesn't like is the people say that they mispronounce. It's specific, and people say Pacific. Now you know what? That person has to be dyslexic because they're looking at it and they're reversing the letters. So I don't know.
They ain't reversing nothing. They don't add the correct letter.
I'm gonna say reverse the letter. Okay, so I'm gonna say they're just not finding. I don't know how they think the S is silent. I don't understand how you get that, but it is specific.
If it's that hard to do,
she out of her ass. Hey, all y'all on TikTok. Hey, this afternoon.
And talk to my say something. You know, I was being very Pacific. I'm like, you mean specific? That's why I said Pacific.
No, I can't. Yeah, I will say it. See, I'm pretty much a snob too. I concur. And it's not even trying to be a snob. It makes me cringe. But I'm also when people mispronounce words, and you look at the other people in their face, and they're just like, "Oh, damn, they mispronounced that word," and it's embarrassing. So to me, I'm gonna interject and say, "Oh no, you mean so and so," so that people understand that that all of us are not,
But it's just like even when people ask a question or make a statement, like, did you forget sentence structure?
They didn't learn it. It was not learned.
It's like noun, verb, adjective,
conjunction. What's your function? Working out
contractions.
phrases and clauses and now. They didn't watch conjunction.
You know, they kill me. You know, and they and them and their and I had somebody say their purse and they said THERE.
Huh?
They were saying somebody told me to go get their purse. I said there, but how she said, I'm saying you saying they're right. I'm like, which? And she said THERE. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm like, what?
Because here's what happens, and I'm gonna blame some of the teachers, and I come from the education background too. Teachers get so I'm not making excuses, but you know what? It's the state who set these standards. They want to teach a child how to take a test instead of really understanding what it is on that test that they need to comprehend. They're worried about making a score versus basic understanding. That's what the basic problem is that the children you're taught how to take a test and not what's on that test and the value of what's on that test. That's what the problem is.
Because we had the reading thing.
Yeah,
but ours were like on the computer. We didn't take it's like everything test. Like
right.
We had like the reading thing. Now I always had a higher reading level.
We had do it when I was younger, a youngster. We had and I think that they still come saying like the Iowa test, the basic Iowa skills test. Mm-hmm. Well, we did ours with the pencil and paper, so you had the little A, B, C, D, E, F, and then you had to shade in. That's how we took our test. Yeah. That's how we took our test back in the day. Now you all do stuff on the computer, but we did it that way.
We were just starting to really get into the computers like when I was in school because we still had the Scantrons and stuff.
Yeah, not everything is on the computer.
Like I could but I could not. That was the one thing I could not understand. I hate Excel. That
Yeah, and that's what they do at the start of the school year and toward the end of the school year. That's all they focus on are testing.
Like,
If you ain't taught a child how to A B C D E F G, then you don't understand that with a G, the different sounds of the G sound or the A sound or the F sound. What difference is that test going to make? If they're going to come up failed.
right, and the thing was, I was bad at taking tests because anything else like that particular test, I didn't stand the test. But I was all my school, I would get A's and B's on. But now,
Some people are test takers and some are not test takers. Some people don't even have to study, and then they do great on tests. Some people they have to just study until they can pass the test. This is different.
Right, but you know what the worst test is? SATs.
SATs are interesting. They're interesting.
I actually did pretty good for myself.
The SATs are not. They're interesting.
I had to call and get my score, but I didn't do like that 13 months.
I don't know.
No, my total score.
I don't know if that was that great. Oh well, no, because it's like 700 per section or some shit like that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I probably would have probably even on math on my score.
I know. I know because you like your mother. I tell people I don't do math. I do money though.
Hey,
Made the difference.
I
Make
tell
a
people
difference.
if I got a C in math, I was cool.
And you know what? I knew she had a serious struggle, so I was like, okay, as long as it's not failing, okay, we can roll with it.
Hey, one time I got a B.
That was a fluke.
That's what, but
I know.
But look, I worked hard for that, but I also had tutors for that. So my tutor, she's like, you got any math homework? I'm like, that's so good.
That's because I hate you. What did I take? Tutor?
So,
Oh, Sylvia. I'm sorry for
so
Sylvia.
I will completely understand if my baby he had issues with math.
He won't. He won't because boys seem to do better than girls in math. I don't think he will, but if he does, he'll figure it out.
Right.
We'll figure it out. All right, you guys, that's it for us on L Unfiltered. And I always say, L Unfiltered is really unfiltered. And my guest, again, the same guest stood me up yet again for the second time. So guess what?
She don't give straight. She don't give a chance to read.
Not when it comes to my interviews and things like that. No, because
that can be a space
for someone else, exactly. And this is the second time you call and say, "Oh, I'm ready anytime." So I don't hear any more excuses. It's done. It's done. You're more than welcome to follow us on social media. But yeah,
and
yeah.
if she tell me that she gave him a third chance, I'm like, don't do
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, nope. So my guest, what's my guest? What's that? Shakir. Amir Shakir, one of the founders of back in the '90s group, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Just might tell me what the hell that song was.
Marky Mark
And the Funky Bunch, what was it? No, it was. Oh my God, what is it? I know, I've heard it before. What the hell is it? Marky, oh God, you all know Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch back in the day. What the hell was that song? Anyway, he was a producer on that song. Was it Holiday? What the hell was it?
No, I'll look
Look at him, Tim, because it's gonna drive me crazy. I'm telling you right now. What is it? Holiday? What the hell is it? I'm tripping because it's making me crazy.
So I will say we didn't mention the sad day in the NBA.
What was that in the NBA?
So, because one basketball player, I think he was still playing, Brandon Clark, he died of a drug overdose.
Wow.
At 29 years old.
Wow.
And then another, Jason Collins, he was the NBA's first openly gay and active player, but he retired after 13 years. But he also died from brain cancer at 47.
Oh, now him I vaguely recall.
Jason Collins?
Yeah.
You probably do.
Yeah, I vaguely recall him. He was multi-platinum founder with the BlackBerry.
And I'll make her happy too. Lakers are going home.
I said thank God. Really, I have to give a hand clap for that. You know why? Because I'm sick of LeBron James. I'm sick of the whole the whole damn clan. They can take it back. I don't know when we're gonna return to the Showtime Lakers. I don't know if ever. LeBron he was maybe supposed to do that. That didn't happen. Ew, that didn't happen at all.
Good time.
Yeah, good time. Good.
Good vibration.
There you go. Good vibration. There you go. Because I know it, but I can't. That's what it was. Yeah, good vibration.
Oh God, hurry, let me see what that's.
It's a good vibration. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Who? I couldn't think of a beat for nothing until you start playing it. Cut your vibration.
Oh yeah, that's song. Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's him, I guess. That's him right there. Yeah. Get it, man.
I always do that part.
Yeah, look at Marky Mark. Okay. So that was our scheduled guest, Mr. Shakir Amir. Amir Shakir. So that was our guest, and so back in the '90s, I guess he did a lot of repping for a certain performance and things. What happened to Marky Mark in the fun? What happened to Marky Mark? What happened to Marky Mark? So anyway, if you guys remember the song, it's a good vibration. Who was a chick? I know that her voice. Okay, rhythm. I kind of had to know these things.
Marky Mark was.
But no, I'm gonna say you mine. I'm gonna say you mine.
Well, yeah, he was, but still.
Hey, Nana. I'm gonna say you
You got to hear my
mine.
baby. He said, "Hey, my nana."
I'm gonna say you mine.
What you gonna show me?
I'm gonna say you mine.
You found Stevie.
Yeah.
I did that for his birthday. I think he's 54. Marky Mark.
Marky, what are you doing right now?
I told
Wait, that
you.
wasn't Mark Wahlberg. That was Marky Mark. Wasn't it?
Was it?
Oh, that's good.
Okay, now I'm in Sherry's hug.
Oh, that was him. Yeah, that was him.
Marky Mark.
Oh, he's so stupid.
For one that don't look like him.
Good.
Hi.
Oh
That's
yeah,
me.
Marky
That's
Mark.
me. That's
That
the
does
baby.
kind of make sense now I'm thinking about it.
Mark Wahlberg, Marky Mark. Well, you know, because he got out of the whole rap music thing, and he just transitioned into acting.
Right, but I think
I wonder about your kids picking you. So you did, yeah. Okay. He said you did well. I love your smile.
I can't smile.
Yeah, because he transitioned, left the whole music scene and went into acting. So that's why, yeah.
so. His brother.
Oh yeah, because he was with that was with
New Kids on the Block.
Did he do any time? I think he did some time in New Kids on the Block. Marky Mark.
Yeah.
I think so. I think. Oh, we had a space cadet moment here for a minute. She said, "Is that Mark Wahlberg?" Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Cause he don't look like himself in the video. So I'm like,
What do you do? Like what's it, the average white boy? I mean, what you talking about? Now he's got like the facial hair. But let me just say, he looks much better today than he did back in the day. Now he always did have an upper body thing going on.
they all got that. Cause his brother got that too, done.
Yeah, there's one on what you call it? Yeah.
But when he got the voice.
Who?
Donnie, when he sings, I gotta play you a song called Single. Oh my God.
Is that something new he made?
No, this is but he got the bass in the voice. I'm like, who was that?
Well, I mean, they were in a singing group. Good Lord.
Hey, I got New Kids on the Block on my playlist.
We live New Kids on the Block.
Here's the thing. Well, you know, it's funny when you get like looks like a certain song will play, or you sing to the song and like, white people, what you like? Bet you know about that song more than you apparently.
The same thing, the same look they give when they sing a Block song. You're like, hold on.
No. The same look I give when I'm sitting at a light and get ready to turn.
Oh, that's hilarious to
And
me.
you got-
That is the
And you
funniest thing.
got
To me.
Usher blaring you over there. I'm like, okay.
That is the funniest thing to me. That is the
I mean,
funniest
they
thing.
had
To me.
a blast and I'm like,
I just look at me, and I give a smile. I'm like, yeah, I see you. Yeah. I was like, yeah, what is it? Hi. See, this is why it's Unfiltered, because look how crazy is going on. Somebody said chatting about Marky Mark. Yeah, career. Yeah. I don't know why we didn't put it. Really, you were such an airhead.
Hey, I finally put it together. You knew that long before I did. If you never put it together, don't give me that.
Well, you know what? I thought so, but everybody kept talking about Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
And you're older, so you should have known.
Hey, I don't know all things, but I know many things. But I don't know all things, but I do know. I know more than y'all do anyway. Because it's Donnie, Mark, and how many and the other one? What is that? 4 of them?
So, and New Kids on the Block is Donnie, Jordan.
I mean, how many Wahlberg brothers? I thought it was 3.
What, Wahlberg? Donnie, Innocent. I think that was.
The one of them died, I think.
I don't know, but I won't say them much. I was so mad when they were from Florida. They burgers. 5.
Oh, yeah.
But no. But yeah. And then in New Kids on the Block, but Donnie, Jordan, Jonathan. Joey.
You got your rasta, baby.
Man, I like to dance in the 90s.
Wait, what was it? You got the rasta, baby. Love the way you turn me on. Okay, stop it. All right. I love the right stuff. People can look at you like that. What you know about those songs? Look, I pride myself on loving songs across the spectrum.
You know, it's a color they get them. Y'all only supposed to know R&B, hip hop.
Where did you get that nonsense from?
Man, go through my playlist. You're gonna go from like New Kids on the Block to Linkin Park to Daughtry.
Here's the thing: when you live on the West Coast and they play,
you don't hear
all R&B, right? You know, right? And there's like KJLA to hit a lot of black songs, but we live close to San Diego, so it was always a mixture of. So it was just not always R&B, and that's what we listen to.
Back in the 90s, you ain't getting straight R&B.
No, it's like you would get straight R&B when we come visit, like come back to the Midwest. Then that's when you got straight R&B. Otherwise, on the West Coast,
But the one thing that would like drove me crazy when I went out there was on vacation. I guess the weekend had a new song. Every freaking station played that
I'm like
song.
you. I was so sick of that song. I said, I'm so sick of this song.
And turn on out there with, and we turn the station. Hey, check out the weekend. We're like, what the hell? I'm trying to get away from the weekend.
Oh God, you was out there for the past weekend. Okay, there you go.
I was there way past the weekend.
Yeah, I was like, good Lord. I was like, when are you coming back?
I had 8 days. By like day 6, I was like, I go home now.
Yeah, I was like, well, you got that long time.
But we had to dine share, so you had to be that week.
Yeah.
Actually, we was at 9 days, because we got there the day before. We didn't check into the country. The next day.
God bless you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. There is Unfiltered. My guest, like I said, Shakir, Amir Shakir. What is
Amir Shakir.
I don't even know why I keep, I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, that's it for our Unfiltered. Next week, I promise you guys, we got 2 guests in the pipeline.
No.
Yeah, we got 2 in the pipeline, and so we'll start a little bit early next week. So tune in to find out who's coming up. And as I said, we have a lot of work going on the a lot of updates going on the website. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, Lord.
We have a lot of stuff going on.
And I'm glad they need.
It's just a lot of things that's being updated. We got new people coming on working for LB. God, it's so many entities now too. You look my eyes.
LB.
LB Music. Yeah. Or LB it's not publishing, but it's the same thing. EB Publishing. There you go. Right. So when the website is fully operational, which it is now, but you're seeing some changes going on, so it's not as cohesive as it's there. Let me just say that it's there, and so make sure you tune in because by the end of this week we're going to. I think by the end of this week or next week we're going to reveal the song that are because we signed we signed Brian Wilson, who is the son of the late Ronnie Wilson of the Gap Band. He's nephew to Uncle Charlie, and so he is now a part of our music roster under LB Media.
And you know, I'm just gonna say this: it's gonna be a very busy weekend in Chicago. I'm scared. No, no, Bruno Mars is in town this
Oh
weekend.
hell, not Bruno.
Bruno Mars is in town this weekend,
Oh,
and it's the Crosstown Classic for baseball.
okay.
I'm like, I really want to get excited.
So people, when you're out and about, where Bruno gonna perform at his United Center?
Nope, Soldier Field, dear. I want.
Okay, well at least he's not at Wrigley Field, so that's the other thing. At least he's not at Wrigley.
I wanted to go, but I saw the price of tickets. I about fame.
How much Bruno tickets?
Bruno tickets was like $700-800.
For one damn show.
Yeah, I love me some Bruno, not that deep.
I love Bruno, but I don't need that white. Look, I ain't trying to pay out your gambling debt. Get the hell out of here.
Hello.
I'm not trying to do that.
Look, I'm gonna stick to my man John B with his ticket like
No.
because he gonna be here August 6th. But you know the fountain is back on in the city.
Yeah, you know we got our talking on in the city.
You got Saturday, you got fireworks coming back. I think the Saturday during
Memorial Day.
yeah.
And then it happened every weekend from there,
Saturday.
every Saturday to.
So we're actually gonna get fireworks on the 4th of July this year.
Yeah, people, can we remember Independence Day? And is on the July 4th, not the 5th, not the 3rd.
But-
it's on July 4th. The
But-
4th. I mean, not number 3, number 4.
Well, here's the thing. People are gonna get this July 4th. People are gonna be wasted because July 4th is actually gonna be the whole weekend.
So I'm excited.
And I you know what? It's called Independence Day. Please, Lord, please. I know you love me, but please give us free us of Donald Trump.
Free us.
Release that heathen from the rest of us. Release that heathen. I'm not even saying I said release that heathen from the rest of us. I don't know. I don't care how you do it, Lord. Ain't my business how you do it. Just release that heathen. Because that on Pennsylvania Avenue is a heathen. If you all don't know what a heathen is, for God's sake, look it up.
Y'all, because y'all just saying free Diddy, free us.
Where did Diddy schedule get? I come to think of it.
I don't know, but Diddy, whatever, free us. You know,
Release. No, you know, here's the thing. It's just not us in the United States. It is global. The world hates that pig.
release everybody.
Yeah. Release the world from this pig. Yes. I don't know how you do it. I ain't calling for nothing. I'm asking the Lord to take care of him. However, you so fit. You so desire. That's all I'm gonna say.
And it's like summer is coming in real fast.
Summer here. I'm telling you, because once June comes and then once the 4th of July hits, then it's be like bam. You know, you can look around again. It's gonna be September. Then it's gonna be Lord.
And see, his thing, I got vacation in July. His birthday, and Lord knows his birthday comes this year.
Yeah, well, because the child birthday in August.
That's
That's right.
hottest month.
That's right. You all got the right stuff. We're gonna close out with some what's called You Got the Right Stuff, baby. We're talking about Wahlberg. So anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your week. You guys follow me on social media. I'm gonna be posting. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that I get to post this week and up the upcoming weeks. It's gonna be some really great stuff. So make sure you tune in. Just type in ldmedia.com or go to the website. Like you guys see me here on TikTok. Just go on over to what's my handle on Instagram?
Absolutely.
I think it's official something on Instagram. Anyway, just look it up.
Everything you have, I'm making you a note with all your username, your password. I'm gonna send it to you, and don't add me for none of that.
No, you hold on to it because when I can't recall, I'm saying, Brandon, what is this? So I need you to have your hand on it and say, wait, here it is. Because the thing is, I have so many logins now, so much stuff. And once I create and make a password, I'm like, what the hell is that password? And I pride myself in so-called writing it down. Then I can't find the thing. I'm like, whatever. So I let Brianna handle it, keep it in her folder, and then that's how she does it.
You know, you can say, hey, you got that. You just a separate notebook for your.
There's no shame in my game. I don't have no shame in it.
Hey, look, I had that my stuff written down for work, because I'm logged in. You know, sometimes you have face thing where it picks up your face. Sometimes mine don't pick up my face. I'm like, wait, what's my opinion? That's what I tell my mother. I said, I don't have any shame. I can be in the grocery store and I said, what am I coming here for? But I've been doing that since I was like, what, for 35, 40, whatever? I think it's something like, they got these things. I'm going to have to give me some memory stuff.
stuff don't stay in the ring.
That's right. Take you to, they have vitamins for memory, for stuff like that. Yeah.
Because I used to get pulled out. I'm just thinking, I'm like, what do I know?
Yeah. Then you so what was I say? What the hell going on?
And it's like now with like helping you with this and then working and we merging in Capital One and I got like 5 different usernames and 5 different passwords.
And if she got 5 of them and I got 10, because it's a whole bunch of them. Yeah. Yep. So we want to make sure everybody, and every from now up until November, we're going to keep telling everybody to go out there and vote. And do not say to me, my one vote does not count.
Because
this is what you do.
Because this year, I need a happy birthday. Y'all disappointed me in Kamala laws. I was devastated.
Yes. So in November, we need some major upsets and to the Republican Party. So please tell yourself you are worthy. Your one vote counts. It matters. Never tell yourself your vote does not matter. When you say that, you're saying you don't matter. And you always matter. You matter to your mom, you matter to your kids, you matter to your grandma, grandpa, your TT, you matter. So make sure that you vote and tell yourself you matter. And everybody that you love, that you touch, they matter. In the meantime, have a great, wonderful rest of the week. It's Tuesday. I get to watch Renovation Aloha. I'm in the process of cooking dinner, so I get to settle in for the evening and put my phone in front of me and do some more damn work while I eat my dinner and watch TV. You guys enjoy the rest of the week. And make sure you come back here on Monday for something to talk about when Brown will be sitting right here. You heard her off to the side, but she'll be sitting right here. Dr. Fight will be from North Carolina. And something happened in North Carolina. I think they said somebody got upset. Something upset in North Carolina. We'll see what to talk about with that. In the meantime, in between time, pray and ask God for peace. Ask God for peace, love, and happiness. What Dr. Fight do? Peace.
Keep down there.
There y'all go. Okay. All right. We out of here. All right. Brandon, come in there. I got to work up here.
I know. Oh. Your food smelling good over here.
There you go. Not bad. Great. Oh, you got point doubles times 1. What the hell was that?